So this is a start question again, so we're looking at thinking through lots of information and writing down lots of method to get all these marks, 4 marks, so quite a high scoring question. So we look at all the key information to get an idea what's going on. So we're talking about measurements are given in centimetres, all the angles are right angles, so we're dealing with rectangular type shapes when we break this up, and show that the perimeter, so that's the real key word here, we're looking at the perimeter of the shape. We need to remember that perimeter means that we add the lengths around all sides of the shape. So we've really got to have that in our mind, that's what the perimeter means. And we're having to show that it's the same as this bracket expression here. So let's have a look what we can see. Well, so far they've told us some lengths, some of them have been given in x's and some of them have been given as numbers, but they've also, because we want the perimeter which is all the way around the outside, is they've not given us some of the other lengths. But we should recognise that because this is going across the bottom here, for example, then it has to be the same as going along that distance plus that distance there. So we can see that going up to here was given us 2x, and then going from there to there was the same as this 3. So along this bottom edge we can see that it's the same as going 2x's plus 3. And if we do the same kind of principle for going down the side of the shape, then we can see that going from there to there is the same as this x, and then that would get us to this stage, and then doing the extra bit here is the same as going this 2. So here we're doing the x plus 2. So now, because we want the perimeter, if we now add up everything we've got along the edges, then we can see what we've got so far. So if I start in this top left hand corner and go in that direction, then I'm going to go around writing down everything I see. So we've got 2x plus 3 plus 2 plus the 2x plus 3 along the bottom edge plus the x plus 2 along this side here. Again, this looks very simple, so therefore we've got to simplify what is here to get it to look like this. It's a start question, so lots of workings out. So let's have a look. We've got 2x plus x, 3x. Do the x's first, plus another 2x is 5x, plus another x, so we're doing all the like terms in x first. So we ended up with 2x, 3x, 5x, 6x. Then we do the numbers that are left, so we've got a 3 plus a 2 plus another 3 plus a 2, well, when we add those up, 3, 5, 8, 10. So 6x plus 10. Not quite what we've got here, but if we look at the 6x plus 10, we can see that they want us to put a bracket into this to get the final answer. Well, we can go from an expression to a bracket by factorising. And factorising starts with that word factor. So we're looking at a common factor for both of these terms, and we can see that 2 will go into there and 2 will go into there, and that's the highest common factor. So we can see that we can put 2 outside the bracket, because factorising technically means take an expression and put it into a bracket with a common factor outside, and what you get from dividing through by the common factor goes inside the bracket. So we're being asked to divide this by the common factor. So 6x divided by 2, well, that's a half of that, so 3x. 10 divided by 2 is 5. We're dealing with an adding, so we've got 3x plus 5. Well, that's what goes inside the bracket. So 3x plus 5. And we check against what they wanted. So 2, 3x plus 5, so that worked. We should also check that it does, because the opposite of factorising is expanding the bracket. So we should check that it actually does give us exactly what we had here. So 2 3x is 6x, 2 5s are 10, and it matches with what we wanted. So we can be quite happy we've completed the question.